up, everybody? It's Buffalo Ben 15 Golf back at it again. We are here for the 4th college match of all time with none other than Ferris's Kole Putnam. Sir, thank you for coming today. Oh man, one of the best venues that's ever been part of this channel. We are out here at the Tribute at the Otsego Club in Gaylord, Michigan, ready for a 9-hole match. Tiebreaker is stroke play, makes it harder for me to win, and just straight up match play, no strokes, unless it's actually defined as white stakes. We'll just act as everything is a red penalty area today. We are tipping it out. I've never played the tips on this course. Might not have been the best idea, but this guy can hit it far, so that's probably you probably play the tips more often than not, right?
Yeah. It just depends on who I'm playing with.
Right.
So,
okay.
Like, if I'm playing with just my buddies, we're
right.
probably playing blue.
Right.
Playing with Cam inside.
Right.
We're playing betting here. So.
All right. So first thing we got to do, the official Buffalo Ben 15 Golf ball stamp. That's right. Check that out.
Let me see this.
Yeah. Stamp your ball with it. Why don't you? The official match. The official match. Wherever you want, man. How cool is that?
Awesome.
Yeah, so, all right, Cole, you're the guest on this channel, so you do the honors and flip the tee. Well, all right then, as it should be with guests going first. All right, let's do this. All right, guys, here we go again. Yet another college match brought to you by yours truly. Today we're going up against Kole Putnam, another Ferris State Bulldog men's golf team member. He is currently a 1.9 handicap.
Hitting this very low and out to the right.
Myself,
this is dicey.
This is going to need a good
we
bounce.
can already very clearly state that he is above my pay grade by quite a bit. As you see, we also have JT with us today, as seen on course vlog 103 and 104 at Gaylord Golf Club, where I shot a 77. First time I ever played here, I shot a 77, yet that was from the blue tees. Today, we are tipping it out from this front 9 at the Otsego Club Tribute course in Gaylord, Michigan. Over 3,600 yards with a 475 par 4 and a 235 par 3. This course is a beast, absolute beast. And it's not exactly the calmest day either, as you can see.
Beautiful.
Really got to get good cover on that 8-iron, and I do. So, giving myself a chance to save a par after a very poor tee shot. But yeah, a little bit about Kole Putnam. He's currently a plus 1.9 handicap. He played high school for Gaylord. And he finished
that was pretty good.
Score differential, his round handicap differential rank in high school across all MHSAA registered players, which there were 3,954 of them. My final rank in my senior year was 112th. His final rank in his senior year was 111th. So I expect this match to be toe-to-toe all the way through. And it is an absolute pleasure to have him with us today. He played in the 2024 Division II National Finals at Orange County National Golf Club in Orlando, Florida. The Korn Ferry Tour used to have a tournament that was hosted there. So, I believe he finished out of, I think there were 18 teams there. I think he finished somewhere in the 30s out of 90 golfers as a freshman. So, this guy knows what he's doing. This guy absolutely knows what he's doing.
Clutch.
But as you see there, there is a promising stroke following a below average rest of the hole. However, Kole does still take first blood. He takes our first lead in the match. He is 1 up through 1 and ahead by 1 stroke in stroke play, which as always is our tiebreaker, designed to make it harder for me to win. Because match play, sometimes you can get away with shooting a 42 and your other guy's shooting a 38 and you can still win. But seeing as there is no official playoff format for these when I do these, then usually what we do is we will use that as our tiebreaker almost all the time, as you guys already know. And that was another very nice shot by myself here. With the approach on 1 and that drive, we're starting to string some shots together. We're starting to show signs of life.
Wow, that is good.
But Kole is not just alive, he's alive and well as he rifles a pitching wedge within 10 feet of the hole, once again putting an enormous amount of pressure on my shoulders. So as you see here, pitching wedge as well for me. I hit this really well.
Sit. Boy. Oh, boy.
Too well, in fact. And now I'm in no man's land here, back in this bunker on a downslope lie. This is one I just gotta...
Oh, gosh. Uh-oh. Is he going to have another one?
Oh, yes.
I'm not even gonna finish that sentence. That just speaks for itself right there. That's just terrible. So, 4th shot now. Not even on the green. And that one once again goes a little long. I tell you what, playing from the black tees on this course, I've already seen, is going to require some clubs into greens that I'm not familiar hitting. And it's not that I can't strike it. It's not that I'm uncomfortable with a 190-yard approach shot on a par 4. Long yardage has not really ever been something that's intimidated me on par 4s. It's really just on par 3s because you want to be able to spin your tee shot, With a par 3, there's probably not as much fairway run-up space. On that hole, it's probably more like all carry, like over a big bunker creek, than a par 4's shot of that same length might be. So that's not what bothers me. What bothers me and what really got me right there was the fact that I haven't hit that club into the approach shot on that hole before.
Yeah, nice shot.
And you just don't know how it's going to react on the same kind of slopes on the green. You don't know what slopes are going to play bigger, what hills are going to play higher and tighter, what with dog legs and tree lines and stuff like that. But this is unmistakable here, this hole.
Doesn't like this one. Going way left, way left.
And there you see it. There you see the right squirty miss coming into play on that one. So, already behind the 8 ball on the signature hole, too. I mean, whenever you come to this course, it doesn't matter if you're just here with your buddies on a casual weekend golf trip or, just on a little day trip from school and stuff like that. It doesn't matter. Getting a penalty on this hole hurts like nothing else. Cole's about to rub some very, very corrosive salt into the wound with that one right there. But as you see here, I've got a putt to have the hole. It's not an easy one. But, you know, that's how you stay alive when you're not playing well, when you know your opponent's running circles around you. If you can at least get yourself on the green where you have one chance to have the hole or better, you're doing better than you probably think you are. But there was nothing good about that putting stroke right there other than me not under-reading it and sliding an additional 2 feet to the right on top of the knee knocker I already have. But yeah, just real tentative. This is not what I need to be doing in match play. I need to be aggressive when I'm trying to make long putts to have holes. I can't be trying to drip those in. This is not the occasion to play defensive. And that's what I did too much on that green. On top of some just really poor fundamentals as well. So Kole is just on cruise control right now. He's 3 up through 3 holes. Not a whole lot to be positive about.
Is that too far right or no?
Some fans probably thinking about turning this one off. Down 2 or 3 goals here after 20 minutes of hockey, you know. Kind of a lost cause a little bit. But that's never what the coaches tell the players. That's never what the players are thinking. That's never what the fans who paid 100, 150, 200, whatever dollars for a seat at the arena and $10 hot dogs and $8 buckets of popcorn, which is highway robbery. That's not what they're thinking. They're thinking we ain't giving up. We're going to keep pushing, and we're going to figure this out, and we're going to take the momentum back. That's exactly what I was thinking, too. So we got here a 7-iron into this green from 219 out. Playing downhill almost 100 feet. I believe Cole's rangefinder said, just because I wanted to look at the slope technology, I know he wasn't using it. Downhill 93 feet on this one.
That looks good.
This looks very good, maybe a bit short.
Not much. Good shot.
Suspended in the air forever. That wind had to be taken into account.
Yep.
And I did that almost perfectly. That's easily the best swing I put on a ball out here today. We're in prime position to get up and down for a very easy birdie.
Oh, it's a little left.
Here's Kole with a pitching wedge from 175 out. He pulls it a little bit, but
hey, that's right in the
being
collar,
in the
though,
air so long, the wind saves him, and instead of going down into that gully over there, which may or may not bounce into that really tall native area, which is, not a very large chance you'll find your ball in there. Instead of that,
Whoa, all over it. Incredible.
as I hit a really good one there, too. Here we go. This is more like it, guys. This is how we do it. This is a hole I birdied. Excuse me, no, I didn't birdie it because I got a penalty off the tee, but then I got a par after the penalty. So this is a hole I've played well before. But yeah, Kole being in the wind long enough, and that took the wind out of me almost right there. But his shot being in the wind so long with the wedge, that's part of the benefits of hitting it so far is when you have a downhill shot and a bit of a crosswind and you hit it against the crosswind, it'll curve back to the center for you with a high enough club if you can get it high enough up there. So, it's a planned miss, I suppose, on his part.
Yeah, short putts like this, especially under pressure, you just keep your head down. Yeah, very nice. That was a great up and down.
So, very well played hole there for the both of us with 2 4s. So, I have made sure that the 5 and 4 sweep, the maximum amount to win, I have ensured that will not happen today. I think if that ever did happen, That would be so embarrassing to the point where
Not giving me an inch.
I'd be taking a long hiatus from this channel and perhaps the game itself. That would be really, really embarrassing, especially considering I've won one of these college matches before. I mean, there's so much pressure on me to win these. As you see here, another decent drive, but
Oh no, that's a bad kick. Oh, that should just be light rough though. Yes.
that's the commentary for that shot, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know why the video decided to freeze right there, but the audio play. But you know, sometimes it almost is like time stops when your ball's going toward big trouble or you get a bad kick and there's nothing you can do about it. I mean, that tee shot was hit pretty well. It wasn't a bad shot, it just turned out lucky. And we somewhat take advantage of our luck there as we have a very, very long putt for birdie coming up, but a green in regulation on the 475-yard
Right,
par
Cole's
4
got
that I was talking
175
about.
in. He's a 7-iron.
With a 6-iron in hand to get to the green, I'd say that's not too shabby. Cole with a 7 now from 175. Yeah, that just goes to show you how
little bit left.
severe the difference
Wind
is
is
based off
definitely
of that
trying
slope
to help.
alone between
Always
last
deep.
hole's approach and
He's
this hole's
deep.
approach.
He's deep.
But there's lots of pressure on me to win these, and I put a lot of pressure on myself to win these because the first time I ever did one, I won it. But since then, seemed to be all downhill from there.
All pretty well done, to be honest with you. Yep, just get it on the green, give yourself a chance.
And in addition to that, you know, as this channel moves in with me into a part of my life where I'm going to have a more professional role in this game and a career that reflects that, I want this series that we're doing here. That was a really good putt. Yeah, there we go. Fairway, well, almost fairway, but green in regulation, 2-putt par. That's looking to catch up here. And on a 475 par 4, that's the way you do it. So pressure on him for once. And it's enough to throw him off. Oh, we were not expecting that, were we?
There's life.
First blood for myself. Our first goal. Our first one hole is seen on stroke hole 1.
All right. He can win the next hole and not win the match yet. All right. We fight. We fight. We fight. What do you think about that part, JT?
All right. There's life here. 2 down through 5.
You're right.
Good advice.
It's looking like it's possible to, if not win, at least survive until hole 8 or 9 now.
Restart.
You know, if we have 6 and 7, I'll be dormied heading into 8, but I mean, if I'm going to go down, I'd rather go down at a respectable margin, you know. Difficult par 3 here.
It's off the planet, right? That's a terrible
Oh,
golf
goodness
shot from where he
gracious.
was.
Oh, we're falling apart still. Oh, this roller coaster. Pars are supposed to steady the waters. They're not supposed to rev you up. And I revved myself up a little too much, just like JT was telling me that I did. And that is something I probably shouldn't have done. You know, it's funny considering he's not quite as good of a golfer as I am.
Right.
I mean, he's a pretty
Get the worst
casual
kick of
golfer.
a lifetime.
Kind of maybe
All right, I
5
gotta
to
chip in,
10 times
basically.
a year. Not a huge thing in his life. Probably shoots, in the rounds I've played with him, he's been between 100, 105, 110. But from a mental side of it, sometimes those less skilled players have more to offer because they're carefree and are able to enjoy the positives a little longer. So, you know, with that being said, there was some merit to what JT said there. And it's something I do need to get better at doing. That was a very professional thing for him to say. And as Kole wins another hole, with me putting zero pressure on him now, I wasn't even on the green in 3 shots before he holes it in 3 shots. So there's another lost hole, and we're 3 down through 6 holes now, and now we're dormied heading into the 7th hole here. So kind of back in the soup again here, just a total mismatch. But very professional thing to say on JT, like I said. And this channel, once I graduate college, my guess is it will feature more of my more professional work, such as my teaching methodology thesis that I have that I want to write to help, you know, open the option to start my own academy that I'm thinking about. Just post instructional content with some people online that are okay with me doing that. If you guys don't know who Neil York is a very, very good blueprint kind of sample channel. Like the way his channel looks and the way that he posts and like the categories and how much of each category of video he posts and focuses on. He does a great job in my eyes, and I think my channel is going to become less like a fat guy golf like it's been for all these years, which was the guy who inspired me to start filming my rounds. You know, I saw him, you know, putting himself out there, you know, when in a part of his life where he was having a decent amount of health issues because of his weight, and he wanted to do something about it and document it.
That will never hurt
and you know, it was
okay.
It was refreshing to see. It was refreshing to see somebody be honest.
I mean, if you had 300, I'd probably have like 200.
You know, just kind of operate under the mentality of, you know, I'm not perfect, and some people aren't gonna like what I do, but those that do, means the world to me, and that's the way I've always thought of it myself. All right, big shot here, guys. Here we go.
Perfect.
And this one is going to take it down the right-hand side, trying to turn back. This has got a chance.
That's in the grid.
This has got a chance here.
No, it's good now, Roger. It's within 4 or 5 feet of the hole. People are going crazy.
And that, once again, gives us a very slim chance at survival.
I'll get a cool little movie
Immensely high risk for potentially not a very high reward, but one thing has been made clear. In this game, I will do whatever it takes to survive.
Good shot.
Whatever it takes
hit that
to
hill a
stay
little bit.
alive. Whatever it takes to reach a goal. Whatever it takes to
Look at that.
break down a wall, you know? Anything you can think of. I live and die by it. And it could be enough to keep us alive here and get this to a respectable point. You know, this goes in for birdie. That's 5 over through 7, maybe 2 more pars, 41. After how everything started, that would be a very much needed consolation prize walking away from this whole thing. So here we go. This putt to extend the match.
No! Oh my God, that's a loser! He just lost the tournament!
Not meant to be.
You do not see reaction.
The shot was meaningless.
win, sir.
The shot was meaningless,
Wow, that's rough.
as I feared it would
Ladies
be.
and gentlemen, sometimes it's just not your day.
So there you have it. Our first college match, almost 4 years ago, a win. And nearly 4 years later, 1-3. What a letdown. I'm so sorry, guys. I won't keep you long.
Drew it a shade too much, but he's on comfortably.
As Kole hits another wonderful 4-iron that he's striped all day. So I won't keep you guys long. I don't think there's any reason to try to create drama where none exists. The match has been decided. I will give you guys the final hole, though. But after this hole, this will be the end of this one. So that cutoff kind of Chad Ramey follow through, kind of cut 3 wood. I had been practicing that shot with half my bucket of balls for like 3 straight range sessions up at Cat Key. One of our assistant directors, Mark Wilson, and I were just doing everything we could to get this 3-wood in the best shape it could be so I could be prepared to hit this shot on 9 to potentially tie the match up or win it. But I did not do a good enough job everywhere else to get there, and we indeed will, to add insult to injury, or to add a bit of consolation depending on how you look at it. We do indeed both tie this 9-hole with pars. And that'll do it. 36 final score for Kole Putnam. 44 final score for myself. And a match play win of 3-2. Only 1 bogey, 1 birdie on the card for him. 4 double bogeys, 1 bogey and 1 birdie, and 3 pars for myself. Just way, way too rocky. You know, just a very, very poor round from myself. The fact that I even needed a par on 9 to avoid going bogey golf or worse. I mean, being 5 over through 3, I guess that's not too bad. But still very, very disappointed. And, you know, I want to do a better job at reflecting, you know, being a reputable PGA member professional to, you know, tell people that I'm not a joke and I have a lot of game and that, you know, I can represent my business and my resort or wherever I go well by playing well, going to the Michigan section PGA or whatever section I'm in and playing well there. You know, that's what I want to tell people. I have what it takes to do, and today was definitely well short of that. You know, overall, the one thing that killed me was my tee shots. That was it, really. I went into the weeds / woods to the right 3 times, and 2 out of the 3 times it resulted in penalties. And then I went into the penalty area on 6 to the left. So 4 penalty shots, and 3 of which stemming from tee balls. So that's exactly what lost it for me. The putter honestly wasn't that bad. The one I made on 1 was a decent length for a tester bogey putt to start your day. That's a tough way to start. To make that was really good. 3 putt on 3. That was really it though with putting. I mean, that lip out on 7. That doesn't happen. That is a 95% likely to drop putt, and it's just bad luck, a little bit of bad luck, and bad timing combined to bite me in the behind today. You know, but I promise you guys the next video I'll play a lot better. It's going to be finally, just your standard garden variety course vlog again. I've been doing, it's been hard to keep up with these special videos. It's been hard to keep up with these special occasions. It's not easy, but, you know, I feel like I've done an okay job during my internship, but they do take a while. But the next one, not only did I play better, so I'll probably be more motivated to get it out in a prompt, timely fashion, but also the fact that it's just back into the routine, you know, and routine is important, you know, so got to remember that going forward. And just remember the advice I got from today and what I learned from this, and congratulations once again to Mr. Putnam. I'm ready for a rematch if you are, man. In 2026, we'll see what happens. All right, everyone. This is Buffalo Ben 15 signing off. Have a good day, everyone.